gotta go. I don't want to stay here overnight.
We start today's episode with Matt, the creator behind the channel This Is Life. It's a fairly small channel, and Matt hasn't uploaded in a while. He's passionate about camping, being out in nature, and fishing, at least judging by the videos he's shared so far. While browsing his channel, I came across a video uploaded about 3 years ago that barely has any views. In that clip, Matt and his girlfriend decide to spend a night camping in British Columbia, specifically near Silver Lake. They pack their gear, get in the car, and head out. When they reach the entrance of the forest road leading up to their camping spot, they come across an area where something strange had clearly happened. Something that immediately raises a lot of questions. And that's just the beginning. Let's take a look.
Of course, this is BC. We can find cool spots on the side of the road, pull in somewhere. Just go with the flow. That's what we usually do. We'll figure something out. Excellent. Look at that car. All right, so this car is a little sketchy.
I'm nervous.
It is a little weird out here.
The vibes are interesting.
The vibe is definitely interesting. Pretty weird how there's this random car that a tree fell on. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my god. Yo, that's super weird.
Oh my god.
Check this out. Oh my god.
I'm like nervous.
Holy. The carnage. That's insane. Somebody literally cut this tree down on top of this car.
Oh, you think this was intentional?
Yeah, this looks intentional for sure. Maybe because they don't want people down there? That sign says this area is under camera surveillance. Illegal activities are being recorded and are subject to prosecution under the British Columbia law. Interesting. Well, that's pretty spooky. Let's get out of here.
I'm like not okay.
Yeah, we'll keep driving a little bit.
The two of them come across something that's genuinely unsettling. And honestly, I agree with Matt. That tree looks like it was cut intentionally. No experienced person would ever cut a tree in a way that makes it fall directly onto a parked car. In fact, they probably wouldn't even attempt something like that in the first place. The discovery raises a lot of questions. Was someone injured while doing this? Was it done on purpose? Maybe at night? Or was it just a really bad accident? They decide to keep going. But the situation doesn't end there because along the way, they come across even more things that don't feel right at all. Let's continue.
But it's so run down and broken.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if anyone would live there now, but you never know. Someone literally could be in that trailer. Which is why I'm scared.
Turn around. How close are we?
2.5 kilometers to the lake.
It's definitely pretty weird.
I know. I'm tempted to just see what it's like up there.
It's not that far.
And like see if there's other people.
It's not dark, so we're gonna move on.
But I also like, if I don't feel better, I don't want to stay here overnight.
No, we won't. All right, we are deciding to turn around. We're gonna head her back. We're gonna find a different camping spot. And why is that, Siobhan?
It feels uneasy. Like there's
sketchy.
a bunch of abandoned cars that are smashed in.
I guess we have a backup plan, which is gonna be heading down the classic Chilliwack Lake Road. Tons of camping spots, all free. I don't want to take any chances being here, sleeping here at night, especially with my lady. Gotta make sure she gets home in one piece. To the side of the road, we're gonna check out this spooky area. I don't know if... I'm just kidding. All right. I don't think there's anybody living here, but it's like,
I don't
it's
want to be
sketchy.
disrespectful.
Look at this. Got some random legs. We got a boat. All right, Siobhan, take us through.
I'm like so on edge right now.
This is pretty weird. This is pretty funky. Do we check what's inside?
No.
Guys, this looks creepy. Holy moly. I'm gonna just take a quick peek and then we're gonna get out of here because this is too weird. Knives. Alright. This is too weird. Now, to the safety of Siobhan and myself, we're gonna get out of here.
I don't know if this is gonna turn into a abandoned.
That place, including the camper, was completely destroyed. And that raises a lot of questions. From my perspective, no animal could have done all of this. It looks human-made. When you put it all together, the tree cut in a way that crushed a car, the vandalized campsite and camper, and that sign on the road that, to me, suggests danger or a missing person. It starts to feel like the setup of a horror movie involving a crime. Of course, these are just my speculations, but based on what we see, it's hard to believe otherwise. They decide to leave and spend the night somewhere else, safe and away from the tension of that first location. A tension that was clearly affecting Matt's girlfriend as well, something she openly confirms. There's no follow-up video about what they found, no extra details in the description, and unfortunately, I couldn't find any more information either. All I can say is that I'm glad they left and ended up having a safe, peaceful night. Based on what they saw, I have to ask, if you were in their place, would you have stayed or would you have left? Make sure to drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with a friend who loves this kind of content. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. It's free, and it truly helps the channel grow, especially since more than 90% of viewers aren't subscribed yet. Also, tap the bell icon so YouTube actually notifies you whenever I upload something new. All right, back to the video. Tyla, a travel content creator on TikTok, went through an experience that was strange and, for her, genuinely frightening during one of her trips. She was traveling with her dog and decided to go for a short walk, not too far from the cabin where she was staying, the kind of walk you take without really expecting anything unusual to happen. The only thing worth noting was the location. A forest in the Appalachia region, an area most people associate with all kinds of stories, some of which are hard to ignore. What happened there turned an ordinary walk into something Tyla likely won't forget anytime soon. Let's take a look.
What? Was that Dalmatian? Okay. You just wanted to be in the video. Say hey. Yeah, because what is that? Let's go inside. It sounds super far away, but like... No, what is that? Yo, come on. Come on, yo. He came inside so fast. Yeah, I don't know what that was, but we in for the night.
The sound can be heard multiple times throughout the footage. It's fairly distant, and even if you turn the volume up, it's still not very clear. But the dog's reaction confirms it's real, because he starts barking directly toward the direction the sound is coming from. Personally, I've heard this sound in other videos before, and every single time it sends chills down my spine. I don't know exactly what causes it, and it's most likely some kind of bird, but that doesn't make it any less unsettling when you hear it deep in the forest. Tyla's reaction is actually pretty funny, though. She doesn't hesitate at all, grabs her dog and heads straight for shelter, which honestly makes perfect sense. We're moving on now, though, because there are still a few more interesting stories to get through.
Hey, I don't want to jinx anything, but I have a really bad feeling about this.
Oh my
Bro,
god.
me don't bring up the
No,
dream,
like,
bro.
I
Do not
actually
bring
do.
up the dream.
No, like,
Do not bring
no,
it
like,
up.
I have a gut feeling, bro.
North Star Boys is the page of a boy band that's fairly popular among younger audiences. Most of the time, they post fun, lighthearted content for their fans, exactly what you'd expect. But every now and then, they also head out into nature. A few years ago, they decided that spending a couple of days outdoors wouldn't be a bad idea, especially since they could create different content to share with their followers. And that's exactly what they did. Right from the start, Justin, one of the members, had this uneasy feeling about the trip. And we all know that kind of feeling, when your body seems to be trying to tell you something. The others, though, brushed it off as nothing more than mild anxiety and kept going. After a solid hike, they reached the spot they had planned, set up camp right there in the forest, and settled in for the night. Along the way, a few things happen that only make Justin's unease stronger, but no one wants to turn back. The day passes, night falls over the forest, and everyone's having a good time. Eventually, they all head into the tent, talking and joking, everything still feeling normal. That's when things start to change for them. Let's see what happens next.
I'm like actually terrified.
Shut up. Let me try to see if I can hear it. Bro, that sounds like some demonic stuff, bro. If he gets closer, I'm out.
Hey, yo, what's up?
It's walking away. Shh, it's walking away. He's walking away. He is. Okay. I think we're good. Shh. King, keep looking out. Keep looking out. He's just on drugs. There's two. Just see a figure. Did he, was that English? No. Yeah, he kept saying Listen. How do I know? Wait, are you sure? Yeah. Okay, not this, carry on. Can we just get out of the tent? Why are we gonna If he knows we're here, he's gonna approach us. We should let him know we're here. Yeah. Well, listen, okay, so, that was a good thing that Ollie did by saying, like, yo, because the new year, I don't think he wants to cause trouble. But him knowing that we're here, he walked away, right? Without us saying anything too crazy. At the same time, though, if we walk out and turn on these bad boy headlights, we're chilling. He's recording. He's coming closer.
Yeah, okay.
Shh.
Yeah, record it.
I'll record it, but no light. Somebody talk to him.
Said I have a knife, I'm about to kill you.
You can tell from their reactions that nothing here feels staged. Everyone looks anxious, the panic is real, they're tense, and the moment of peak intensity comes when the person nearby says they're going to hurt them. That's when they all rush out of the tent without hesitation, ready for whatever might happen. Thankfully, no one gets hurt, but the trip ends right there. They pack everything up in a hurry, not caring about order or organization, and head straight back home. At the end of the video, they also include a series of things that felt strange to them throughout the day, small details and moments they noticed before nightfall. When you put all of that together, Justin's uneasy feeling from the start, what they experienced earlier, and the news story they mention at the end, it becomes pretty clear that leaving was the right decision. I'm glad everything turned out okay, especially given how tense the situation was. And for those who think this might have been staged, it's worth looking a bit closer. It's hard to coordinate several people perfectly without someone breaking character, smiling, or joking. It's even harder for everyone to feel anxious at the same time and react instantly. My conclusion is that this was legitimate, and it's a night they're going to remember for a long time. Unfortunately, there aren't many details about the person walking through the forest, singing in another language, and making threats with a knife. But on screen, you can see the compilation of events they included at the end of their video. Amba Bambi is a daily life content creator who mainly posts on TikTok, sharing simple moments from her everyday routine. In one of her videos, she was out driving with a friend. Nothing unusual, just a normal ride. At some point, they ended up near a forest on one side of the road, but still in civilization. They pulled over briefly just to check something on their phone, the kind of quick stop you make without expecting anything to happen. That short pause, however, turned into something completely unexpected. Let's take a look.
Hi. Oh my god, Tiana, go. Go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Tiana. It's okay, honey. Tiana. Tiana. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It was definitely a person wearing a mask. There's not much room for interpretation there. What really makes this disturbing, though, is the fact that he tried the car door, or at least that's exactly what it sounds like in the footage, as if he were checking whether it was unlocked. The dog immediately started growling, clearly sensing danger and probably reacting to the mask as well, and the girls didn't hesitate for a second. They drove off as fast as they could. We don't know what that person's intentions were. Maybe he just wanted to scare people, pull some kind of prank, but if that's the case, you don't try a car door. That's where things cross a line, don't you think? We now move over to the channel Wild Bear, where we meet Claire, someone who genuinely loves outdoor adventures and camping. In this video, she's out on one of her usual trips, on a fall day with light rain, planning to spend the night in a forest not far from her home. She finds what seems like the perfect spot, sets up her tarp, gets everything in place, and settles into her small shelter. Exactly the kind of quiet evening she was hoping for. Fast forward to the moment when evening starts to set in and the calm of the forest begins to feel different. Claire notices something in the distance, and from that point on, the tension starts to build. Let's see what's going on.
I just turned my lights off because I saw lights over there going up through the woods. So I'm hiding. There's multiple lights, and they seem to be staying in the same area, so I don't know if they're camping over there, maybe. There's not a lot that scares me out here in the woods, except other humans. I've watched too much true crime. I think I've decided to pack up and go. I feel really on edge and I'm quite spooked. But I don't know how to pack up in the dark. But I really don't like it. I know you can't see anything, but I'm packing up, so I'm just going to leave this running. Hey, we're ready to leave. That's it. Can't believe I managed to pack away. Okay, go. Didn't like that. That's That's a shame because that would have been a really nice camp. But I enjoyed what I did of it. Oh my god, look at these stars above. I'm gonna stop here. It's all a bit silly really, because those people in the woods, they probably saw my light switching off and wondered,
Who's that weirdo alone in the woods at night?
I've got a poorly ankle at the moment, so I'm not travelling too far from my car, and I guess I'm more likely to run into other people than I am when I'm miles into the wild.
I kind of take it for granted that once the sun goes down, I'm by myself, and that's how I like it. Oh.
Personally, I think Claire made the right call. She has hundreds of outdoor trips behind her and knows what real danger feels like. And as she pointed out herself, the most dangerous thing in the forest is often not an animal, but another person. Sure, there might have been some anxiety involved, which is completely normal, especially when you're alone and night starts to fall. Still, I believe it's always better to listen to your instincts and leave when something doesn't feel right. Don't you think? Make sure to drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with a friend who loves this kind of content. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. It's free, and it truly helps the channel grow, especially since more than 90% of viewers aren't subscribed yet. Also, tap the bell icon so YouTube actually notifies you whenever I upload something new.